Hari Om. Chapter 17. The Childhood Pastimes of Sri Krishna. The conversation between Bahulashva and Narada continues. Sri Narada said, Balarama and Sri Krishna are engaged in various childhood pastimes. They walked around crouching and making the delightful sound of their ankle bells heard as they moved. Sri Krishna, along with other kids, used to roll and play in the courtyard. Seeing this, Yashoda lovingly wiped him clean and held her little Krishna in her lap with great affection. The Gopikas immensely enjoyed watching the beautiful and graceful games played by little Krishna. They would always arrive at Nanda's house to see this. Then, a Gopika who came there said to Yashoda thus, Your lovely son shows great impishness in his play. Little Krishna's childhood pastimes are extremely enchanting. Therefore, to prevent anyone's evil eye from falling on this child, do not let the boy out of the courtyard. Since the child has only 2 front teeth in his mouth, it is inauspicious for the child's uncle. Hey Yashoda, even if the child has no uncles, you must perform charitable acts and rituals for the removal of obstacles. Along with that, puja must also be performed for cows, Brahmins and gods. After that, for the prosperity of their sons, Yashoda and Rohini used to donate food, clothes and jewels as charity. A few months later, Balarama and Krishna, who had been crouching and walking, began to walk on a stilt. Along with Shridama, Subala and other boys, they were playing, rolling on the ground by the banks of river Yamuna. Little Krishna and his friends used to enter houses, steal butter and curd and eat them. One day, Prabhavati, who is the wife of Upananda, went to Yashoda and complained, Yashoda, there is no difference between butter, ghee, milk, curd and buttermilk in our houses. We have never seen them as mine or yours until now. We have always considered everything as ours. But your little darling is stealing butter kept in the house. Once when I tried to make Krishna understand, he mocked me and ran away from the courtyard. O Yashode, what your child did was wrong. But considering you, I have forgiven him this time. Hearing these words from Prabhavati, Yashoda scolded Krishna. Yashoda told Prabhavati that if this is repeated again and you caught him red-handed, then please bring him here. I will give him a fitting punishment. After hearing Yashoda's words, Prabhavati went back home contentedly. A few days later, Krishna and his friends went to Prabhavati's house to steal curd. Since the pot of curd was hung up high, they could not reach it. Then Krishna took a stick and hit the pot. As a result, all the curd fell to the ground. Krishna and the cowherd boys ate their fill. When Prabhavati came there, due to hearing the sound of breaking the curd pot, all the cowherd boys except Krishna ran away. When Krishna also tried to run, Prabhavati caught him by his hand. Krishna got scared and started shedding fake tears. Prabhavati took Krishna by holding the hand and went to Yashoda's house. There, Nandagopa was standing in front of the house. Then Prabhavati let go of Krishna's hand and covered her face with the end of her sari. At that time, Krishna took the form of Prabhavati's son using his magical power, and no one noticed it. Prabhavati approached Yashoda and said, "Your son broke my curd pot and stole all the curd." Yashoda, with a smile of amusement, looked at Prabhavati's son and said, "Isn't this your own son? First look at the child before accusing my son. If you accuse someone of a crime they did not commit, you will have to leave this town. Are you trying to impose your son's fault on my child?" Surprised, Prabhavati looked at her son and thought to herself, "You wretch, how did you get here? Where did the mischievous Krishna go who was with me?" Muttering to herself, Prabhavati went home with her son. On their way back to Prabhavati's house, Sri Krishna reverted from the form of Prabhavati's son to his own form and said to Prabhavati, "If you ever catch me again, I will take the form of your husband." Hearing this, Prabhavati went back to her house in astonishment. From that day on, none of the Gopikas dared to catch Krishna. Here ends the 17th chapter of the first canto. Hari Om.
If you like our content, please subscribe to our channel. We have an ebook version of Garga Samhita stories available on Amazon. Link is provided in the description box.